Welcome. It's the Matic. It's the illest bird in the land. Welcome. It's the Matic. Welcome back to Matic. What is going on? Let's thank you so much for commenting, liking, and subscribing. Let's get into today's new video. Woo-wee! Let's get into it. So, this rumor has been going around for a while, man. You know how rumors are sometimes. Sometimes rumors are 100% true, and sometimes it's 100% false, or it could be 50-50, right? Nintendo, man, let's talk about it. So Nintendo confirms that the Switch 2 will not be dropping this year, and why? So, let's talk about it. So, apparently, literally, when I think about this, it makes the most logical sense. Nintendo's having a rough year for the previous gen Nintendo Switch console. So it's smart. They realize that their sales are not going to do really well for quarter 7. It's likely to decline. It's only expected to make 28 million units for quarter 7 of this year. And it's expected to decline again. So, with that being said, I think they realized, like, yo, like, do we really want to release another console this year? And I think Nintendo said, nah, nah. And I think it's very wise that they didn't, because remember, gaming console companies go through things too. And I just didn't want to see Nintendo go through the same thing that, not to be crazy, PlayStation went through, where they had to go back to the previous gen console to make money. Yeah, Nintendo, you really realize, like, maybe it's not worth it. And then my other thing is too, and this is just from me being a gamer myself, Nintendo's still dropping games. Like, for the previous console. And I'm like, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why release a new console, you know what I'm saying, this year? But I respect Nintendo for, like, letting the fans know, stop with the cap. Said stop capping. They don't want to hear no more capping about it coming out this year. And I love that they let people know, because, I mean, the rumors have been going around for quite a while. So it's not like fairly new to anybody, because, like, hey, I even talked about it in the video, and I'll have the link up in the pinned comment, by the way. And I was like, oh, so it's not coming out this year. So let's talk about when the Switch 2 is coming out. So it is expected that the Switch 2 console is going to come out very soon. So we don't have to wait a very long time. It is coming out April 2024. It's very likely that that's going to be the month it's going to come out. So next year, it's not much of a big, like, oh my God, 2025, 2026. And I like that it's not a super long wait for this. It's unfortunate that Nintendo's not really doing well with their previous gen Switch. I think they probably realized, like, yo, if we decide to put this out too, it may not be appealing where people will want to go purchase it for their son, daughter, maybe they are a gamer, whoever it is. And it's smart, because, like, you don't want to have another system that's, like, failing. You know what I'm saying? And then you're like, oh, we're going to put out the next gen version of this console, and you're like, the numbers ain't looking good at all. And you're like, nah. So, hopefully, it works out for Nintendo. I think it was a wise decision not to drop this year. But you guys tell me in the comments, are you happy to hear that the Nintendo Switch 2 was pushed back to next year instead of this current year? My next question is, are you looking forward to the next version of the Switch, meaning the Switch 2? It is a blur living in the world, guys. Have a wonderful Wednesday or Thursday, guys. Thanks for commenting, liking, and subscribing, and also fully watching the video. I'm out. Thank you for the support now.